Alright guys, for this video, it's gonna be a quick one. When I say quick, I mean 10 minutes. No, I'm playing. But yeah, you guys can skip because in this video I will be talking about the classes I am using for ventures. The new venture season just came out. What is it? What are we on? 20 now? So everybody should be hitting 145. If you started when venture started, but if you're like me, you're stuck at 137 currently. So yeah, let's jump right into it. With ventures happening, everybody knows and everybody hates how you have to start all over from zero with ventures. The classes that I'm currently using basically kind of help me to manage all that with what's going on. So I'll basically just trim it down. Currently I am in 108 zones. Let's say when you start off, you don't really need your powerful classes, for example, or your main classes. When you start off, I currently just run a Teddy build with an Outlander. Why? Because first off, you're not gonna start with any guns. Actually, you start with like the gray guns. You don't start with like strong guns. You gotta farm everything all over again, which means you're not gonna have much ammo, and you're basically at zero. That is why I use a Teddy build. Why? Because it comes with abilities, for example the Teddy or the shock tower or both. I use that or this build until I hit at least, the zones of like 50 or are they 70? I'm not sure. I just did it, but I already forgot. That's how much grinding this takes. It burns me out. But yeah, when I start off, I usually just run an Outlander build, because in the beginning zones you really don't need traps because everybody is trying to grind ventures currently. So you always have a team, or at least in East servers where I'm playing. So I mainly just use a Teddy build to throw Teddy down, add some support to add to all that. Why do I have this in here? Add some support and basically just burn through missions without having to use your ammo. So this is my Teddy build. I got Force the Grizzly, increases Teddy duration by 12 seconds. I got it totally rocking out. You don't have to have this. This is just my loadout and basically what I use and what I prefer. This you can always change it out for Happy Holidays, for Teddy to be ready even faster. But with me using totally rocking out, I use battle beat and fumble because getting kills with the Teddy triggers TRO quicker, and fumble just drops the footballs, and I'm pretty sure they grant you health. I'm not exactly sure, but every time I would pick a football up, they'd give me health. I also got Berserker, increases Teddy damage, and I just changed this one. Overbearing, increases Teddy range by 2 tiles, and Survivalist, because like I said, you're starting all over again. You're gonna be so weak compared to these husks, so you want to get some health back. I got Survivalist. Once I hit I think it's 46, let's see, so you start off at 15 in the beginning. So once you hit around 46, 70s, all that stuff, even 58s, I start mixing in my farming build, which is clip for main. Objects destroyed by anti-material charge have a 100% chance to drop additional ingredients. Why do I use this? because that's once you start getting these levels, you kind of start fighting less people because people are not getting there quick enough. Because not a lot of people are like everybody else in advance at a fast rate. So this is why I use clip. I use long arm for the team perk that increases the range by 1 tile. I use striking cost, attack efficiency. I use work for pickaxe damage, survivalist so I can stay alive while trying to do all this, gadgeter because I use supply drops for extra materials, and then fleet for movement speed. Hovers just to keep the husk busy, and also works with Teddy and Shock Tower. This is my farming build because you're starting over. You gotta get all your mats back, you gotta get all your materials back, crafting materials. Recycling your weapons only gives you so much now. So this is my materials getting build basically. I just run a mission like destroying encampments, which is easy because I mean you can farm and do it at the same time. Resupply, of course. Here's another resupply I did. These using clip and this loadout, in my opinion, gets the job done to get your materials up. So this is my starting build. This is my build once I start getting into the higher levels. Once you start getting even higher, you can also use a soldier for the build. Everybody's using going commando because it's basically like having a Teddy. If you have the right loadout, this is an okay loadout to me, I guess. The reason I have most of these is because at the time I was using a bow. This can be changed out if you have another soldier build that can go with your going commando. But yeah, going commando is basically like having a Teddy. Once you activate it, you can burn through mini bosses, you can burn through everything. So yeah, a soldier build. Happy holidays to decrease the going commando, survivalist to get our health back, fight or flight to increase war cry, weapon damage and movement speed, increase war cry duration, lock and load it for the guns whenever I'm not using going commando, and for the bows. Simple. Once you start getting higher to where you start finding xenon bows, vacuum bows, I start using my one and only sniper loadout build that I have. And to my opinion, I feel like if you don't have this loadout, you're just missing out. I feel like this loadout is so popular. I built this loadout by myself, and then I found out that everybody uses it. Like I didn't even know. We got Stoneheart Farah for main. On bow hits, arrow splintered, dealing 60% of damage to 5 nearby targets. Which means with a xenon bow, you shoot it to the crowd, it splinters 60% of the damage to 5 nearby targets. Just imagine that you're not hitting one person, one zombie, you're hitting 6. I got it totally rocking out. Fumble and battle beat, because once you up that crit rating, you are hitting zombies to drop them dead. On top of that, I got sniper critical damage by 75%. So you're already upping the crit rating, and then you up the crit damage also. Then I got survivalist to give me the health back because ninjas aren't the strongest. And then I got quickscope to increase sniper damage on top of all this. This is the build if you want to just run through missions. If you got a xenon bow, if you got a vacuum bow, even this bow right now that I'm currently using, where is it at? The oh my god, what did I just click? Bro. The powder keg. That bow with this build is overkill. Xenon bow, vacuum bow with this build is overkill. And I mean, I'm basically showing you guys my build. So yeah, this is the same thing, just changing the main. This is the same thing. I didn't even realize I had it already built, so I built another one. So for my ARs, when you gotta get those AR kills, SMG kills, this is my build right here. Now, once we start getting to the missions where like retrieve the data, evacuate the shelter, I use either this build, which is my 160 build, or I use the Ice King that I'm using for main. And this is just like basically a little small build, because it just, before you even hit the hundreds, this build will get you through it. So Ice King is main, lofty architecture, electrified floors for kinetic overload. I'm using it right here. Power modulation, banner snowfield for those mini bosses, and getting killed and spawning across the map. You don't gotta worry about that when you got the banner. Besides that, those are my current builds for ventures. Yeah, ventures is a grind. Like I said, I'm barely at 108. I usually complete it in 1 week, but this week I'm just not feeling it. As of right now, I feel like I'm sick. Haven't been playing much either. Also, currently MSK is broken. I was gonna do a video about that, but I couldn't even get the crystals to spawn in. That's how broken it is. That is also for solos. I just did it with the team, and it seemed to work just fine. This person is inviting me up quite a bit. But that is it for this video. Once I hit 140s on ventures and I complete it, be looking out, because I will be doing live streams to carry people, help people out. Might just pass the leader to a random group that joins, and we'll just go from there. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching the videos. I appreciate all of you. Also, this is really late, but I said I wanted to do a giveaway of 10k batteries when I hit 100 subscribers. We are currently at 136, I think. So you guys give me ideas. How should I do it? Should I just give 10k to one person, split 10k and give 1k to 10 people, set up a challenge? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Also, I'm thinking about doing a little bit more live streams. I just haven't figured out when to do them. A lot of the times I'm kind of busy. I kind of just get on, take care of business that I have that day on the game, and that's really about it. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one.